Country Fried Minis gave Warg 716 a Steak Biscuits membership.
Shout out to my big sister. Thanks for stopping by and saying howdy. Almost ready over here. Mic test. Testing the mic. Mr. Mic test. Do I hear music? Do I hear... I left the light on in the other room. Let me fix that real quick. I am so discombobulated today. I let myself sleep and I slept all day. Alright, let's dig in. Swap it on over. Okay. Music. Audio. Microphone. It's all there. Let's put on the chipper face. Well, howdy y'all, and welcome back to another workflow session here on Country Fried Minis. If y'all don't know already, the workflow sessions are a place where you can come in and take a peek behind the curtain and see what goes into video production here on the channel. It's also a place where you can inject your own humor into the voiceover work. And of course, if you share any kind of posts during the stream, we can bring them up on the Discord window and critique your painting. So it's a great place to do it. It's been a while since we've done one of these workflow sessions. And I want to get the Crater Cobras 10-minute mini video out as soon as possible. So we're going to dive in today. I've been working behind the scenes, y'all. If you're already a member of the Country Fried Minis Discord and have been over there, you know I've been working. I started to say tirelessly, but that's not true. I do tire a lot. But I have been working on the next 10-minute minis episode featuring the Crater Cobras. These boys right here, if y'all recall them from the game with Mr. Tobias. We're going to turn those into a 10-minute minis episode, and I've been working on it, and now we're ready for voiceover. So we're going to dive into some voiceover work tonight and see where we go. See if we can't get through well, most of it. I'm going to aim to have it out Thursday morning. Probably, realistically, I'm probably going to fail to get it out by Thursday, and then we'll work on it again Thursday for a Friday morning release before the paint stream. Nathan says he's awake-ish. Yes, ish is the term. I don't know what the heck happened. I laid down to sleep last night and then slept for a million hours. Okay, anyhow, let's dive on in. I'll show you all where we're at with the Crater Cobras. The babinks have begun. The babinks have begun. We have a share of some Spirit Cat mix from Saren Kildar. Well, let me put them all in a window real quick. Like, decals came out nice, I think. Yeah, let's take it. Let's regard it. Let's regard what we got here. Mad Cat, Spirit Cats. I like the contrast between the white and the mid-tone gray. I really need a mid-tone gray that's kind of that range for my own collection. I also like this simple treatment you did on your laser ports. It looks like to me that these are like the what do you call those paints? The technicals, and then you did a highlight right in the middle. It's a very simple and effective method. This is Locust Labs Mad Cat. I like that model quite a bit. And yeah, I agree, the decals came out great. Decals came out fantastic, actually. And this is home printed. Spirit, Cats, Sarna. Does this have the logo on the... Yeah. I think it sells it really well. Now, is this center transparent, or is it like a light gray color on it? Only thing I've done recently is Mr. DAD1. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, we can pull that up here in a second as well. Novacat. I don't recognize this sculpt, though. Is this a Sylogy? Let's check the Ragic database. Wonder if I can find that. But I bet you never thought. Sylogy cut up to make a Novacat. Okay, so you did it yourself. No minis for me, just painting hamsters. I can show that off too. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I gotta agree. Those the decals worked out really well. I think you've got me sold, Mr. Slink. You've got me sold on doing some home printed what do you call it? Brain just shut off, y'all. Decals. Submitted painted minis earlier. All right, let's get to it. Final thoughts here, Mr. Slink. These are simple and effective paint jobs, and you continually go and show like just how much heavy lifting that these speed paints can achieve. All right, who's next? Comstar Knight submitted some more Dazzle camo boyos. We've got a crab resculpt. I like this one with the like TIE fighter. Slink has it down. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Home style gooning. Is that like home fries, but with more sexy implications? I like the like diamond pattern you've gone with this time around. Man, my mouse just like spazzed out and changed its DPI. The color changed, and now like the regular DPI settings are weird. Lots of lard and batter. Ah, yes. I like the contrast you've gone with here for this like steely blue gray. The yellow to red cockpits are a treat. I see you're suffering from the same problem I had with the Champion, is those windows are far too small. Just absolutely far too small. What's the original cockpit look like? I may adjust that cockpit myself for my own purposes next time I do one. Yeah. Something closer to this would be really nice. Just like a big smooth area. That's something I've been really clamoring for lately in painting miniatures, is that like all these mechs that come from the MWO styling, their cockpits are just way too small. And make it hard to paint. Those lasers are either Army Painter Effects paint or Golden High Flow. I've never heard of that. Army Painter Effect, you call it? Effects paints. Oh, no way. That's pretty sick, actually. I'm glad that they put out some competition to GW. Good on you, Army Painter. I've been very pleased with the one Army Painter tube that I have. Not sure if I switched my current method on those yet. I have a system now. Yeah. Those are cool. They're on the try it soon list for me. Excellent. Yeah, I should probably pick some up and give them an honest review in a video. PPC's acrylic ink, Intersphere's golden high flow for lasers. Clan will be AP effects paint for laser. Nice. Also, back on this subject, you absolute monster, you coming in with an HBK 4P. This is the I'm gonna punch you in the nose mech. I also want to point out, Mr. Comstar, we were talking the other night about this champion, and I see this sculpt here is also missing the bit on top of there. I can't believe it still paints without that piece on. I mean, it prints with that piece on there. All right, next lot includes our Flashman. I just can't get over this like tiki party shirt thing going on here, and I absolutely love it. This one's interesting. I like that you went with the really dark color into the orange. This is kind of the technique I use for lasers. Oh, and you've done the same here. Look at that black leading into the contrast. So good. Fantastic work, Mr. Comstar, as always. It goes to show every time you've released some image for our viewing pleasure that your skill goes up a little bit. Oh, it's a shame your crab broke, but I kind of like the little bit of damage on it. These are awesome. They're fun. Let's see. Where can we find growth? Where can we find growth in these models? Where can we find growth? I'm looking for things to critique you now. Biggest takeaway from this set is definitely that champion. I think with this experience here, it behooves you to inspect your meshes. That's the biggest takeaway here. Not even in the painting techniques. Bases, you know, I kind of don't really pay much attention to the bases. Yeah, you're right. I think you can. I think you can take a little more time. I can see that you've heavily handled them as well. You know, I almost suggest a dedicated black color for your rims. I use the golden fluid acrylics carbon black. This stuff does require a matte varnish over top because it's a little bit shiny. So just I'd give them another pass. Take a moment to give your base. See, I mean, the fact that you're showing your own cognizance of your own growth points just speaks to the quality that's going to come out of your stuff. He's using the dazzle and more motific style, and it's significantly more precise in the single stroke marks. Yeah, I agree. I agree. These ones, I like what's happening with the tapered strokes. They're very fun. Okay, so a flat black. Yeah, I think a flat is the way. Also, do you have a link for your bases? Slink, you posted it somewhere, right? Boom, right here. Local community member Slink has put some bases up that have these fun little doodads on the front. If y'all are feeling generous and want to show a little support, you can pick those up. I hope to see some more base work from you. Let me toss the link in the chat. Pow, right there. Yeah, I hope to see some more textures coming at you. I use folk art matte black for my bases. How is that? How's the durability on those in the long run? Do you like double varnish them or something? What else are we looking at here? Oh yes, Mr. Another Nate has been hard at work on. What's the name of that mech? It's the Daedalus. Daedalus. Not this one. Not this boy. But the original. This guy. Let's see. I'll pull it up. Where'd I download that to? That the one that doesn't function because of a quirk? No, that was the Liberator. I want to do a Liberator for sure. Alright, so let's import our boy. Let's import our boy from the download folders. You called it Grimjet, right? My computer is unhappy. G for Grimjet. Grimjet, here we go. Let's shade him flat. What's the oh, I can't remember the edge thing. Where's the edging? Like I can't remember what was that now. There was a way to make the edges stand out some. It just goes to show if you don't recall it, then you'll lose it swiftly. Yeah, I think you did a bang up job. Another Night has been an inspiration in diving into Blender work. The man just did Google Foo and experimentation and came out with something wholly fantastic. Let's do a side by side. I mean, it's pretty dead on. And it was posted somewhere on the Discord. I can't remember exactly where. Lucas Labs starting work on the Battlemaster. I saw that. I did see that. I'm hoping to see something really fun. I love the Battlemaster. Why does he look like he fight for the Mech Pope? He might. He might actually. This is from the old Solaris 7 box set. Let's before we get stuck in, let's give this thing some light real quick. We're gonna add some new lights. Let's do some point lights. Let's add some point lights. Let's get a really bright light back here. Let's go like 5,000 watt. Let's make it red. Let's turn on our lighting. There we go. Let's get that light. I think it needs to be brighter actually. Let's go with the 10K watt. Boom, really bright. Really, really bright. Maybe a little bit offset and closer to the body. There we go. Let's add in a... Let's do an area light. We're going to shift it. I kind of want something, a different color, a little bit off and to the right. It's in the secret STL box. Oh yeah, because he's not quite ready yet. That sounds like babinking. It is babinking. Your babinking is seen. Babink has been seen. Alright, let's get some light on this boy. We're going to change the angle here. Let's make it like, I don't know, like a blue color. Let's make it blue. Let's go with like 10k watt just to see where we're starting. Yeah, that looks pretty decent to me. And now I think I want like a yellowy light. I think I want a yellowy light coming in from the front. Maybe a little higher up and a little bit to our left. And we're gonna aim it kind of at the chest right there. Let's do another, let's go with like 7500 watt. And we're gonna go with like a yellow tone. Yellowy. Ooh, I like what the green's doing there. Alright. And then we need something else to give it a little bit of pizzazz. So we're going to take a point light. We're going to go red with it. Red, red, red. And we're going to stick it inside his visor slot. Kind of poking out a little bit, if you will. I mean, obviously this would be a lot better if I took the time to color the color things. Let's go with 25 watt there. Yeah. And then we'll add, let's duplicate that. So Shift D. And we're going to put it inside the gun here. And we're going to make it green. Bam. Let's get it kind of up in that laser tip, you know? Just the tip. Okay, and then he's got other lasers, so we're going to duplicate it and we're going to put it over here, and then I should be ready to take a photo of it and we can get actually started on our stuff today. Let's get that laser glowing green as well. Honestly, I just kind of want to show off my methodology here. Let's duplicate this and shift it over here. This laser should get a little light too. All right. Now, what I usually do here for the photography, Country 5 Minis, did I show you my new Merc decal that I tested on the Awesome? I don't think so. Maybe. Like your own logo? Ah, yes, I see you have discovered the new emojis. We can thank Mr. Tobias for that. He gave us enough members that the we've unlocked some more emojis for the channel. Alright, so from here what I like to do for the photography, we're going to go into shading, and we're going to go to world, and we're going to change our background color to black. Boom. And we'll go back into layout, and then we can get rid of these things and line this shot up nicely. And we'll go to render image. Wait, no, it's not render image. It was, what was it? Viewport render image? Yeah, that's what it was. All right. And now I should be able to image save as We'll go to desktop. We'll call him Grimjet. Grimjet. Save as image. All right, and I'll post that over on the Discord for you. Where should that go? We'll put it in the Blender. Upload a file. Desktop. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in figuring out how to do this. Like a more in-depth explanation of the light settings and changing the backgrounds and compositing shots. I could do a stream of that at some point. Grimjet. Exclamation point. All right, and then we have the awesome. We have our awesome from Slink. This is your merc scheme with the, like, you know, it's funny, whatever you've done here with the white balance. Grimjet, not Mex. Grimjet Pope, yes. Left hand is machine gun, lasers are chest and right arm. Well, now it's a laser. This shot here of your awesome actually really shows that it's blue on blue. Your other ones, I don't know why they look so purple, but this one shows your custom Merc unit logo. I think it came out pretty good. I'm really shocked at the clarity and like how small you can go with the decals. I dig it. I dig it. Anyhow, let's get back to the work. Let's actually do something productive while we're being babinked. I'll babink you back, by the way. There, get babinked. All right. Where the heck am I? Hello, Mr. Kotex. Hope you're well this evening. You want the side shot for the decal? Yes. Yes. It took me a second to get there. All right, let's pull up Audacity. Let's pull up Notepad. And let's go back to the very beginning of the episode here. Yeah, I think I'm going super simple for the color, just black and not multiple blues. Really helps it pop with clarity, etc. Yeah, I think that's the way. It's the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. And like that really rings true always. Okay, so digging in on our first scene here. I think we maybe want to do some zoom adjustments here. So we can come in like 15%, see what this looks like. That's too much. It needs to be more subtle. We'll come in at 5% zoom. All right, do we need a change here? Nope. We're talking about the thug. U is for ugly, and G is for jail. Thug can't spell, you know. Alright. Is shaking my minis around in a Doritos bag an effective way to get rust effects? No. It's an effective way to get Dorito effects. Alright, these shots are fine. This one, I think, should probably do like a zoom out effect. So let's start it right here, like right in the middle. And we're gonna, so agenda tonight, we're gonna do the camera cuts here on these scenes and then blast through a voiceover and try to get as much done as possible. Sounds like it beats some pretty cheesy rust. Oh no. I don't know. 960, 540. Let's see what this shot looks like now. This should probably be like way zoomed in, actually. Let's go 75 on it and put it about right there. I want that middle of the seat shot, and then this one's going to be even further zoomed in. Right there. Alright, and then this is the 4 shots, which slow down the computer too much. Hook, line, and sinker. I mean, you could try it. I don't think I recommend it. Alright, this shot's fine. Let's come in 5% for this one. Let's come in 5%, and then we'll come in another 5% here. Set this one to 60. I like these little zooms. It's just a cheap way to add a little bit of extra visual interest. Oh yeah, are we doing redeems? I'll fix the cheesy pigment in place with bacon grease. You're insane. I'm just convinced of it. Absolutely insane at this point. Let's come in real far on this one. Like that. Pow. I like this little swirly doodad that's going on here. It's vegan weathering. It's not vegan. It's decidedly not vegan. Decidedly not. The babinking. Yes, babink. What do y'all think about me just putting a random babink somewhere in the video? Would that be unacceptable? Alright, we're doing an 80 here. Let's try a 90 right there. And then we'll come in here with a Howdy. No, I clicked the wrong one. Let's go Howdy here. A lot of visual noise happening here. Just sent a message, just info for me and you. Yes, I synced that. I am in agreeance. Alright, this already has an adjusted zoom. Though annoy the fuck out of me, random babink makes me look at my Discord for the message. I kill videos that do it and will not watch. It's kind of the intention of it, I guess. Okay, so this is the first cut of audio. Excuse me. I've blocked channels for it. That's awful. It's awful. Like, I can't guarantee there will be no babinks. Alright, so we're gonna dig in here. We have the first audio cut right here. We're talking about that's not a knife, that's a knife right there. So our first section, we need to fill 1 minute 4 seconds in through 121. So let's just do a section right there for that. We're gonna pull up our notepad. All right, we're gonna say, okie day, digging in with gusto, and we're gonna have to start with hydrating our wet palette. Once we've dribbled some moisture all over it, all over that sponge, and applied a brand new sheet of parchment paper. I haven't ever allowed audible notifications, so it doesn't actually bother me. Your stream is honestly the only times I hear the ba-bink. It's a little out of control. I gotta admit that. It is a little out of control. But it is expressly done for trolling purposes. As someone who lives on Discord, I hear those notifications and I'm like, where the hell? For me, it's the Cameron stream noise. That's funny. What made me aware of the ba-bink, I have my audio notifications off for a reason. I had everything muted and missed a message from my buddy inviting me a new giant. Oh yeah, I got you there. That makes sense. I don't want to miss stuff myself. Because I put such emphasis on the community aspect of doing this channel, like, it's really important that I hear notifications. We're gonna try out some, I already said brand new, some new paints suggested to me by a kind community member in the form of this here Vallejo Blue collection. All right, let's record that up and see where it puts us. What was I saying? Oh, so what kind of broke me on the on notifications was working on the Hunchback video. I have a segment where I was recording shooting spiders, and it's got Discord ba-binks in it, and while I was editing it, I kept hearing ba-bink, and I was like, where the fuck am I getting notifications? And I was losing my damn mind trying to figure out where it was coming from until I realized it was in the video, and I just left it in there. All right, here we go. Okie day, digging in with gusto, and we're gonna have to start with hydrating our wet palette. Once we've dribbled some moisture all over that sponge and applied a brand new sheet of parchment paper, we're gonna try out some new paint suggested to me by a kind community member in the form of this here Vallejo Blue collection. I sure hope that ba-bink didn't just come through. It didn't. Okay. Yes. The ba-binks. The ba-binks. It's Jets, not Jets. It's an acronym. Just enjoy the suffering. I don't know sports ball at all. I gotta admit. The closest I've ever come to enjoying football, I like playing some of the video games back in like the PlayStation 2 era. I played a lot of Blood Bowl, and I would occasionally watch games with my dad just because he was into it. So by default, I would show interest in his interest to spend time with him. All right. We're going to do voiceovers here. This one's going to be called CC1 MP3. I'm going to export it out. Wait, why would it pick up the ba-bink? Doesn't Audacity pick up your mic and not computer sounds? This mic is sometimes a little bit aggressive about getting the audio that's coming out of my ears. That ba-bink is going directly into my ear holes. Nightbot reminding folks that I do commission painting, and if you want to get your own commission, make sure to consider it. Go over to fiverr.com/Thurston Studios. Let me show y'all here. Starting at $50 for a single model. I also do a full lance for $150 shipped to your door. That's free shipping. And we'll paint them up on stream. So, you know, if you want to get something fun and custom painted up, make sure to check it out. This is my lifeblood, and I would love to paint one for you. Plus, if you're feeling especially wealthy and want a big mech, I paint mechs in large scale, just like the ones you've seen on the videos. So if you want your very own gigantic hunchback model, $750 shipped to your door. That will include a custom container, a custom basing, all that good stuff. At this point, Giants are absolute dog shit anyways. Taking a nap, looked at the clock, it's like, oh hey, the game is on, so I rolled over and went back to sleep. I don't know anything about that. Nathan says, so many recordings I've had to redo because of headphone noise. Earbuds under a headset is the usual solution for me. Yeah. Well, that's why I freak out so much about the box fan. And actually, I had my printer over here failed recently. I was a little worried that I was going to have to hear the noise from it while doing this, but luckily it failed. And I can work on that after the voiceover stuff is done. All right, let's dunk in our first line here. We're going to slap on our... that runs a little long. That runs a little long, unfortunately. We're going to have to see how that works. Let's put a hard limiter on it. We maybe need to reduce the word count a little bit. I wonder if y'all can hear this. I hope not. Where is temp application audio source is not active. Okay. So I'm going to give it a listen back and see how it goes. Okay, that audio does run over top of each other. So what can I trim down? We could try out some paint recommended me by a kind community member. We can just end it right there. Whoop, we'll get rid of that. So we're gonna have to re-record that bit, unfortunately, but we'll make it work. No audio source, but I can hook you up with a SpaghettiO source. I can't recall the last time I had SpaghettiOs, to be honest. Damn, that has to be like hanging out with my sister and her kids when they were like really young and like finishing up leftovers instead of throwing them away. Years. I can hook up with the fast cooked mac and cheese. You talking, you gotta eat them cold out of the can? Yeah, I agree. Something that myself and my younger brother would do. Chef Boyardee right out of the can. It is the only way. It really is. All right, so we want to get this new line. That's a lot of line. All right, we go all the way back to once we've dribbled. Once we've dribbled some moisture all over that sponge and applied a brand new sheet of parchment paper, we're going to try out some new paints as suggested to me by a kind community member. All right, cool. Let's export this audio again. Bring and see if it actually fits. Fucking love that out of the can. Harlock hates him cold, says he gets oil and grease all over himself. Is this canon? Is this actually, is this actual canon? Alright, let's give this a listen back. Alright, I'm gonna kick this down forward a little bit. We'll see how that lines up now. Once we've dribbled some moisture all over it. That's a knife. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we can start actually talking about the set. So it is him and Dan busted my beaver for talking like that. LOL. That's funny. I must have missed that. I must have been busy gooning or something. Speaking of, I'm gonna fill my coffee. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second, y'all. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Alright, we're gonna do something else too tonight. We're gonna do something else tonight. Let's do this. Let's do one of these. One of those. In the next hour. I'll say whatever line you want in the video.
Yeah. Would you do a workout? I do.
Give me not.
Okay.
Comstar Knight wants me to do some push-ups. Alright, let's do it.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
Hit the dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I was waiting for that first one. We can test out the thing up at the top. Let's see. I'll pull this on the screen so y'all can see. I got a thing right here. We can do this. Bow. Oh my God, the babinks. The babinks are intense. Y'all see my little counter up at the top? Is that like legible for y'all? All right, here we go. Let's do this. You choose the voice line for whatever for a segment. Let's do that. Boom. I can see it. Ah, yes. Okay. The babinks. The babinks. Where the fuck are we at? I've completely lost the plot here. I love that y'all are in on the babink. Also, did y'all notice the jelly biscuit made its way into the emoji list? All right, so we need to talk about this Vallejo Blue set. Vallejo Blue set. We need to talk about this thing. this set. This was great. This was such a good purchase. Is that seriously? That can't be real. That can't be real. Is this real? Is this a real website? Hartem? Is this real? Is this like there's no way that this is legit. Well, this website purports to have this set of 4 Vallejo colors for $8.64. So, just saying, send them your social security number and find out. Nope. Not gonna do it. Here, I don't know if this is real. But I'm gonna post that over in Hobby Shopping if any of y'all want to risk that. Or if you have input as to whether or not that is a scam. It looks legitimate. $9 for 4 paints from Vallejo. I mean, I guess that's about right. Don't they retail for about $3 each, $4 each? Yeah, plus $30 shipping and handling fee. It's, I mean, maybe. Looks like a UK site, so shipping's gonna unalive your wallet. Is it? Is it a? It says USA. It's shocking. I probably paid like 20 bucks for the set. Okay, so we need to talk about something like I mean, USA used to be UK. Is it actually $30 shipping and handling? Is it actually? Oh, okay. Shipping. Can I not calculate it without plugging in my fucking detail? Let's do that. Okay, it is expensive. It's $8.99 DHL. $8.99 shipping. It is a Black Friday sale for sure. You got to give them your bank account number to calculate shipping. No, you do have to give them your email address though, so which means I expect spam now. All right, so let's say how many of y'all are old enough to know that reference? That reference. Anyhow. The new colors in question today are these fabulous blues. Fabulous blues from Vallejo's Game Color Blue Set. I was really struggling to find the right bright blue to paint up the so-called robin's egg Robin's Egg Blue. That's the Crater Cobras. That's ageist? Yes. Well, it's a Crocodile Dundee reference. I mean, most of us around here are grognards, so everybody's going to get the reference. But I have to pretend like the videos get watched by people who are younger than 700. In the end, I didn't really get them bright enough for the Canon paint job, but they were still fun to slap some color on. And the blues that came in this set greatly amplified my joy in painting azure tones in the hobby corner. There it is. Fuck. That's a bad one.
Comstar Knight 36 donated a $4.99 super chat. My rack 5 goes Breyer. There, now it's canon.
Wait. What just happened with the R's and the E's there? Brevereet? Brevereet. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Alright, how do we segue that in? I'm not gonna segue it in. Let's play it back so I can get an idea.
Comstar Knight 36 donated a $4.99 super chat. My rack 5 goes Breyer. There, now it's canon.
Breyer. There, now it's canon. My rack 5 goes Breyer. Reet. There. Now it's canon. All right. Thank you for the generous donation, my guy. Oh, we got it.
Okay.
My rack 5 goes.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I'm up. Woo! It's a little easier to stretch out this direction. Okay. How do we update this now? We go to text. And we do beep beep bump ink. Thank you for indulging my my ploy for tips, Mr. Comstar. We're gonna pack that in there. Okay. Let's just record this up and see how long this is, and then we can put stuff on it to continue it forward. I got a giggle out of it. LOL. Yes. And so I hope it is some valid. Also, you know, we're setting precedences here. All right, here we go. How many of y'all are old enough to know that reference? Anyhow, the new colors in question today are these fabulous blues from Vallejo's Game Color Blue set. I was really struggling to find the right bright blue to paint up the so-called robin's egg blue that the Crater Cobras call for. Ooh, that's a bad sentence end. Finding that my paint arsenal just didn't have that classic ice blue or even anything remotely close. Plus, I didn't want to mix the tones and risk inconsistencies in the paint job. Because the Slink and I biscuit coins are now worth almost as much as Nigerian Naira? Is that the... One Nigerian Naira equals 0.00059 USD. They've lost value in the last month, too. That's crazy. Holy shit, they get smaller too. 1 Naira gets divided into 100 Kobo. It does do a hard limit. Did I say jar?
Nathan donated a $2 super chat. Did you say jar?
Did you say jar? No, I did not say jar. You're making me question reality. The Nigerian economy is collapsing. Okay, let's try to get this going here. Where did we go? The blue color set? Game color blue set. Is that going to go through, Mr. Slink? Are you going to be denied? The timer probably is close. I was really struggling to find the right bright blue to paint up the so-called robin's egg blue that the Crater Cobras call for, finding that my paint arsenal just didn't have that classic ice blue or anything even remotely close. Fuck, I stumbled that. You'd think it'd be a little easier to just read the lines, but let me tell y'all, reading comprehension is rough sometimes. We're talking about the thug. And G is for jail. Nigerian economy collapsing because that Prince keeps giving away millions. Ah, yes. They have to print more every time he does it. I was really struggling to find the right bright blue to paint up the so-called robin's egg blue that the Crater Cobras call for, finding that my paint arsenal just didn't have that classic ice blue or even anything really remotely close. I still put in an extra fucking word there, y'all. Plus, I didn't want to hand mix the tones and risk inconsistencies in the paint job. In the end, I didn't really get them bright enough for the Canon paint color, but they were still fun to slap that color on, and the blues that came in this set greatly amplified my joy in painting azure tones in the hobby corner. My Rack 5 goes brayerararee. There, now it's Canon. Nightbot would have booted us for this back in the day. Yes, Nightbot. Nightbot lost her privileges, though, for censoring y'all. Only I and the mods can censor you. And as it stands, there's only 2 mods here. Y'all remember this, though? Is she even listening? Nightbot, are you there? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Nightbot is 98% sus. How about you give us some facts, Nightbot? Can't be using all caps. Nope. That's pretty messed up. Nightbot claims that a woman faked her entire tragedy and the loss of her husband during the 9/11 attacks and became president of the support network in New York. And just fake it till you make it, right? Oh, what was the Pokemon one? Is it Catch? Is it Catch or is it Ball? Yeah, I got a Geodude now. Alright, let's do CC2. CC2. Save. Export. Let's toss that in there and see how it sounds now. How far in it goes, at least. Bam. Ooh, that... What? I undid something over there. That... Go away, yarn ball. You're in the way. That almost overlaps with the... I can't believe it. So I did all that fucking waffling, and like I've already gone through 2 colors, and it's just gonna be a total non sequitur that has nothing to do with what's going on the screen. I'm gonna need B-drill. You keep talking like that. Holy moly. That was a babink. That was a babink. Alright, let's listen this back. Oh, I have to do a hard limiter. I forgot. Let's do this. Copy, hard limiter. Boom, slap that on there. Anyhow, the new colors in question. Yep. All right. Computer's unhappy with 4 of those running at the same time. All right. Holy shit. So, all right, let me just play this back. Let me unmute this so y'all can hear what happens here, okay? So, somehow that timed non sequitur lands right next to another non sequitur. I cannot believe it. All right, so let's pause. Where's my music window? Winamp window. No. Let's close that. And that we want to pause this music. We want to unmute temp audio source. And we want to hit play over here. That should go though. And I didn't really get them bright enough for the Canon paint. That is really loud. Let me come down like, I don't know, 6 dB or something. Here we go. And I didn't really get them bright enough for the Canon paint color, but they were still fun to slap that color on, and the blues that came in this set greatly amplified my joy in painting azure tones in the hobby corner. My rack 5 goes brrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr de groene deel in wat het model om de blauwe inkt voldoende tijd te geven om volledig te drogen. Te drogen. I don't, it's like, it couldn't be more perfect that those lined up like that. All right, let's get that music going again. We'll drop a save state over here. Go away, yarn. I'm gonna drill you. What is it? How do I do this? All right. What did it say? That said.
You do workout. I do. Give me 10.
Time to do push-ups
Okay.
is what it said.
Bye, everyone.
One,
She can go on forever.
4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Back up, back and down. Here we are. Let's update that counter. Where's that push-ups counter? Bam, bing bonk, bing bonk. Okay. Man, time flies when you're having fun. What did that say? That said, let me see if I can read it off. We moeten overschakelen naar de groene deel in wat het model om de blauwe inkt voldoende tijd te geven om volledig te drogen. That's what it said. It said this. It said that. We moeten overschakelen naar de groene deel in van het model om de blauwe inkt voldoende tijd te geven om volledig te drogen. Time flies, we'll get on poop while it's still food. What? That's just flies on at a picnic. Okay. This is gonna say, I'm gonna say something like, hey, my Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? Pretty okay. Don't you think? What I said there, I think Nathan might be suffering from cranial trouble. We might need to haul that one in for maintenance. But if you were to haul in Nathan, both of you being the same entity, would you create a collapse into some kind of weird singularity? What I said there is that we need to buy a little time to let that dark blue ink dry out. So we're putting on the green that'll make up the secondary color of this here regimental color scheme. No, we would just reabsorb him to the gestalt, reassign resources, and re-extrude him out without the air. Re-extruding? Another Nate, I think you broke my brain just now, because I can't argue that humans are not naturally birthed through extrusion. I think define extrusion. No, I want definition. The process of forming something by forcing or pushing it out, especially through a small opening. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. I have a it's CatGPT. CatGPT dilemma. Chat has just put me through a logical journey. Journey. I can't argue that humans, assuming natural birth and not C-section, are born through extrusion. Give me a strong argument for and against this concept. Both for and against this concept. Be specific and show your work. You'll be graded on this. All right, go CatGPT. Oh God, humans are born through extrusion. I'm interested to see how she denies it. I disagree. I disagree with the argument against. All right, let's start with the argument against. ChatGPT insists that extrusion in its strict sense implies a continuous homogeneous material being forced through an opening to form a specific shape. It's typically an industrial mechanical process, not inherently biological. Okay, so nothing in the definition actually suggests homogeneous materials, although I can see where in its typical use it does refer to homogeneous material. Got to run the gamble bigger than that if you want to run the biscuit bank. Yes. All right. So argument one, a baby is not a homogeneous material. It's a highly complex structured organism with diverse tissues, organs, and systems. The diversity inherently differs from the uniformity of materials like pasta dough or molten metal used in extrusion. So honestly, the argument of homogeneity in extruded materials is a weak one, I think. Extrusion's a passive process where the material does not actively participate. Nope. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Things, the materials deform against the extrusion. What would you call it? A die? Material is going to deform plastically, so it does actively participate. While the baby's temporary molding might superficially resemble extrusion, this is incidental to passage through the birth canal, not an intentional shaping process to achieve a predefined form. Okay, so intentionality is the third argument here. And the philosophical and semantic distinction. Labeling birth and extrusion reduces a profoundly complex appealing to complexity. ChatGPT just committed fallacies here. All right. It would be a die. Okay. All right. Let's see the arguments for it. Extrusion generally means forcing material through an opening to create a specific shape. In a biological context, it refers to a project where an object is expelled through a constricted passage. Yes. Argument 1, biological mechanics. During a natural birth, a baby is expelled from the uterus through the birth canal. The process involves squeezing and shaping the baby to fit through the pelvis and vagina, much like how extrusion shapes material. Yes, the baby does warp and shape. The compressive forces from uterine contractions parallel the mechanical pressure applied in industrial extrusion processes, ensuring the baby exits through the constrained opening. Babies are extruded into the world. Shape and passage. Babies often emerge with temporarily molded features due to the narrow passage, further aligning with the concept of extrusion shaping the material. Continuity with other biological extrusions. Other biological processes like certain forms of excretion or even the release of single-celled organisms involve material being forced through an orifice. Birth is the most complex and celebrated example in mammals. Okay. Babies are birthed through extrusion. This is true. This is true. All right. Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Shitting is extrusion. Yes. Yes. Your arguments against are weak. And I would have to say that an argument in favor of complexity is fallacious. Furthermore, your definitional categorization of extrusion makes assumptions that are not inherent in the definition, and thus are your own applied semantics. I think with your argument presented here, humans are indeed born via extrusion. Thank you for your time. You may have a passing grade.
Give me 10.
You got it.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it. Why, thank you kindly for the passing grade, esteemed evaluator. I shall humbly accept your critique and adjust my semantic rigors for future philosophical and biomechanical debates. No, that's not true, because I'm never going to use this same chat again, ChatGPT. Should you ever wish to discuss whether chewing gum is a mechanical extrusion or ponder other esoteric matters, I'll be here ready to pass or fail your rigorous grading system. Stay extruded and fabulous. What? Is pooping extrusion? Fucking the eternal question. Alright, I've had enough of that. Get out of here. Don't unextrude yourself, ChatGPT. Holy shit. Human beings are birthed by extrusion. All right. While we wait long enough to move on to the blue. All right, let's record this up and see if this double sentence lands us far enough to start talking about, what was this, magic blue? Magic blue. Unmystifying the mystery of birth here. I mean, it's a biomechanical process, biomechanical extrusion. All right, here we go. We want to get rid of all this. Bam. Hey, my Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? Hey now, hey now, hey now. Hey now, my Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? My Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? Hey now, my Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? Don't you think? Usually I don't puzzle this much over a line, but we got to get this one okay. Hey now, my Dutch is getting pretty okay, don't you think? That was all right. We'll go with it. What I said there is that we need to buy a little time to let that dark blue ink dry out, so we're putting on the green that'll make up the secondary color of this here regimental color scheme while we wait long enough to move on to the blue. I hope y'all know too that like the head nods and the tilting of the head and stuff, that's all really important for the application of what's going on here? Is this really just called new folder? That's funny. This should be called voiceovers. Voice work. CC3, save. It's a mystifying. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's toss in Crater Cobras CC3 and see where that lines us up. Okay, we got a little bit extra time. And we can say something like, with the green applied, we can move on to the proper and funnest color of this project, which is the magic blue. Fuck, progress is so slow. I'm definitely not getting this done for a Thursday release, but I'll continue working on this after stream tomorrow, and then we'll probably do some kind of stream on Thursday. I wasn't gonna stream, I don't think. What's that tentative schedule say? What does that tentative schedule say? Thursday says last day off until January. That is not going to be a day off. And if any of y'all out there don't realize, especially if you're catching this via the algorithm, coming up in December, I'm going to be streaming every day for a month as part of a challenge. So make sure to stop on by and check out what's going on if you get the opportunity to do so. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Let's add in next section. We're going to be talking about Nightbot, reminding folks that I do have fabulous t-shirts available over on Threadless. Check it out every now and then if you want to see the new products that go up from time to time. You get the all dolled up t-shirt now. Okay, so we're gonna say something like, that blue in question is gonna be this here absolutely fabulous magic blue. It's firstly the reason, I don't know how to do firstly, secondarily. Not only is this the singular color that sold me on buying this pack, buying this 4-pack. But it'll also it'll also serve as the foundational blue for the Crater Cobras. All right. So far, we've slapped this. Why gamble, no work? It did. I see Miles A gamble and then rolled 39 lost biscuit coins. Here, I'll try. Gamble that many.
The number one. I'm
gonna fill my coffee one more time. Be right back.
It's the Antichrist. But not God! Not God! Because the Antichrist, it's me!
Oh, YouTube chat wasn't refreshing. Is the thing happening to you as well? That problem has plagued me while over in the painting corner. So far, we've slapped this color on once before to serve as that initial base color, base tone, and washed it down with a dark and thin pass.
Helping of gravy.
Holy moly!
Technoarton joins the Jelly Biscuit.
Well, thank you for your membership there, Mr. Tech Noir. Welcome to the Jelly Biscuits. I did add Jelly Biscuit emojis as well, so we can do a nice creamy, sticky, overflowing biscuit pile. Oh, I see you found the OnlyFans. Yes, again, we can thank, big shout out to Mr. Tobias. When he bombed the channel with those memberships, it unlocked more emoji slots. In fact, we're 9 members shy of the next emoji unlock. So we got a good selection now. We got Jelly Biscuit, Popcat, Mooding, Candy Rage, Trained Professional, and OnlyFans. Also, why are they all have underscore biscuit prefix? Do they go away when those memberships run out? I don't think so. I do not think so. I believe they just get unlocked once we hit milestones here on the channel. We will see, though. We will see sometime soon. But, you know, reminder to folks out there that these here memberships help fund the channel.
Miles A gave Dylan Shannon a Steak Biscuits membership.
Thank you so much for the gifted membership, Mr. Miles. So membership allows for a fun little badge next to your name, access to the biscuit-based emojis, and of course priority consideration for inclusion in the TTRPG Tuesday streams and the like. Yeah, it's fun stuff. So makes all this possible. Boy. The best one is now available.
Nathan gave Comstar Knight 36 a Steak Biscuits membership.
Candy Rage is a good one. Let's see. Let me check the thing. Let me check the thing. I shall check the thing again. I can show y'all. Holy shit.
Technor TN gave Tobias Fonstellion a Steak Biscuits membership.
What the heck is going on here? Okay, if I go to community, actually, I think this is all listed under the earn page. Let's pop open the perks. Perks. Emoji. I'm going to show you right now. Right here. Bam. So, as you gain more members, you can upload and share even emoji. We're 4 shy. 4 shy of 11. In fact, I'll toss one out there too. I'll toss one more. So I think that's pretty funny that Tobias got a membership. Yeah, exactly. Membership. I'll toss one out. I know how to do this, actually. I could cheat. I can cheat here. Let's switch over to here. I'll come over here. I'll take this. I'll pop this in. Just got here. I miss anything neat, Painter Man? Paint licking's good.
Grim donated a $5 super chat. Just got here. I miss anything neat, Painter Man. Paint licking's good.
Well, what you did miss out on was that earlier I put a call for a super chat to get your line put in the chat, put in the video. So I tell you what, since you weren't aware of that, you can add a line to the voiceover for that donation. How do I do this dang thing here? I go membership right here, and I join this, and I hit the button. Did that work?
Another Nate has been in the jelly biscuit for 12 months. Another Nate celebrates 12 months of membership. Cameron Thurston joins the jelly biscuit.
I'll pay myself. I shall pay myself. Now we should be sitting at like just about there, and that number has not gone back up. So I think we're doing, yeah, because we lost like 10 people expired yesterday, so I think it's a lifetime tally instead of like active current members. Yep, excellent. 3 more out there gets the next emoji, and I'll let y'all pick it. A year, god dang, yeah, heck yeah, dude. Thank you for the tireless support for the channel. Also, shout out to moderation staff. Thank y'all for showing support. I'd love to see this channel grow to the point that I could compensate you for your time. Yeah, I stand by the thing I said, Mr. Graham. If you would like to put a line in the video, I will include whatever non sequitur that you would like in there. Let's see. Let me play back for you what made it into the chat last time. It was this, word for word.
Comstar Knight 36 donated a $4.99 super chat. My rack 5 goes Breyer. There, now it's canon.
Yeah. So I said my rack 5 goes Breyer. There, now it's canon. Yeah, it's lobotomy core all the way. Alright, so a dark and thin pass of, what was this color we used? This was Imperial Blue. Imperial Blue. To establish a nice shadowy, a nice shadow layer. Now we'll go back in and hit these chassis with a pretty heavy overbrush of that fantastic bluey blue, magic blue. You got it.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's update the counter. If I could just figure out a way to press a button and make that number update, that'd be great. But don't know how yet. For now, we can do it this way, though. That's 50, y'all. Thank you for concern about my physical well-being. I do unironically love the push-ups during work. Now we go back in and hit these chassis with pretty heavy overbrush, that fantastic bluey blue, magical blue, to emphasize the blueness of these half blue boys. You need an incrementor. All right. So the line that we're working on now is this one right here. So let's just add that to the back end of this. That blue in question is gonna be this here absolutely fabulous magic blue. Not only is this the singular color that sold me on buying this here 4-pack, but it'll also serve as the foundational blue for the Crater. My tongue just decided that I couldn't say Crater Cobras. Not only is this the singular color that sold me on buying this here 4-pack, but it'll also serve as the foundational blue for the Crater Cobras. So far, we've slapped this color on once before to serve as that initial base tone and washed it down with a dark and thin pass of Imperial Blue to establish a nice shadow layer. Now we'll go back in and hit these chassis with a pretty heavy overbrush of that fantastic bluey blue, magic blue to emphasize the blueness of these half blue boys. Blue. Oh boy! Thank you for the generous donation, Grim. You didn't have to kick another $5 at me, but I will definitely toss it in the paying bills fund.
Grim donated a $5 super chat. Blake's love. May my plasma bring fresh cooked ammo bins.
Okay, so I was just gonna say a continuation of the blue. I haven't seen blue like this since Bluculus Castle, and then I'm gonna say that line right after. So we're gonna say, I haven't seen anything this blue since I spent a week over in Bluculus Castle. And now let me see where we're at and make sure that this isn't going to run over. And we're going to say, Blake's love. May my plasma bring fresh cooked ammo bins. Solution found. Yes. Okay. So, what do y'all think of this whole, extension of Super Chats being statements from the Dungeon Master thing? Why is this not... Did that not update? There it goes. There it goes. Let's extend this out. I think it's fun. I get all the way into the Imperial Blue. I don't even talk about any of this. I don't talk about any of the lighter colors. I just rambled about bluey blue. Holy shit. Okay. Blake's love. May my plasma bring fresh cooked ammo bins. I should probably isolate that so we can put a little space in it. Blake's love. Damn it, it didn't click. Blake's love. May my plasma bring fresh cooked ammo bins. Export audio. Longtime viewers would know that I do the whole calling for words and such. Specifically indirect TPK.
Nathan donated a $2 super chat. Specifically indirect TPK and flip the table.
Specifically indirect TPK and flip the table. How do we incorporate indirect TPK and flipping the table? How do we work a flip the table inside of Yeah, but how do you do it in voiceovers? How does one put that in voiceovers? All right, so Popcat's gonna come up and it's gonna say the thing now. Yeah. Popcat's coming up. And we're gonna time that. We're gonna time that line right here. Bam. We're gonna time that line right here. Boom. We're gonna copy our hard limiter. Just how do you propose? You'll have to record flipping a table. I have a table, but it is also covered in Battletech models. I do though. I do. Y'all can't see it. It's a card table. Dolled up Popcat gets me every time I see it. Where's she at? Dolled up Popcat happens. Oh, that's coming right up. And then it pops up again. Here we got Popcat for memory. And then we've got the second set. Pretty heinous images, actually, I gotta admit. Let's see. We go sexy Popcat into hentai sexy Popcat into horror nightmare soliciting at your doorstep Popcat into Popcat from memory, followed up by abstract Popcat into well, that one's self-explanatory, into claymation Popcat, into donut glazing Popcat. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. How much have we actually voiced over today, though? I mean, we got about 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we're talking about Bluecula's castle here. Okay. All right, so we have to do something here. This actually needs to be extended. We have to talk at least a little bit about... we're going to put your line right here, Mr. Graham. Yeah, right there. Okay, so I have how many seconds to say? I've got 5 seconds to say... 5 seconds to say, we'll continue the blue on up through... What is the name of this? They are non sequiturs, yes, but it needs to be followable. What is this blue called? What is that? I can't see it. Sunrise blue. We'll continue that in bluening up through a nice light dry brushing of sunrise blue. Steve's dead dog blue. No, I can't do that. That's not the right blue. We'll continue that in bluening. Bluening up through a light dusting of sunrise blue to make things look rightly pale. Okay. We'll continue that in bluening up through a light dusting of sunrise blue to make things look rightly pale. Okay. And we will export this as CC3 filler. And we'll export that. I just realized that's twice now I've completely just waffled for so long that we've gone through like 3 other colors while talking about. He didn't get the clue, so Steve had to make some budget cuts. No. Poor dog. Alright, so let's put in the filler and make sure that we still have our... We're ending this segment with... with, Word to Blake. Word to Blake in the word of Blake. Alright, so what we can do is we can shift this down about like that. And then we should be able to fit this in here now. Yeah. Bam. And then we've got our non sequitur right at the very end of that. So it's not going to line up with the Popcat, but it is going to be like the end of the segment. which is gonna sound really good. All right, so we're talking about Bluculus Castle here. Okay, so if we're actually saying Blake's Love, I think we maybe need a Word of Blake mech in there. What's a good, maybe one of the Celestials? Celestial series, Sarna. What is the, like, we gotta do the big one, right? The Archangel. This lad. Does this one have a plasma variant? Binary laser cannon, okay. Oh, there we go. This one has plasma. Done deal. We want that Archangel. Open image, a new tab. Let's save this. Save image as. Nope, it's trying to save a WebP. Of course it is. So let's pop it in here. We're going to invert colors. And we're going to crop to selection. And we're going to save as... We're going to save as... We're going to save it as Archangle. Alright, and then this gets tossed in right as we're saying glory to Blake. Right here. What we need is... we need our Archangel. Bam. And it's going to go in right here. Nope, come on. Trim blocked. What the fuck are you talking about, trim blocked? The fuck are you talking about, trim blocked? I've never seen such a thing. Why is trim blocked? Trim blocked. Premiere. What the fuck is that? I have never seen this. I don't fucking understand. Okay, so clicking off it and clicking back on it re-enabled trimming. That's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Alright. So what we want now is to line this up over top of things. And to do so, we need to shift these up, and we'll shift this up. We'll line this up right here. So most common side effect of petrol station male enhancement is blocked? Trim block? That's an interesting take. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the blend mode on this to screen. And we're going to start it at the bottom. Like down here. We're going to tilt it a bit. Position and scale. Okay. And then what we'll do is at the very end of it, we'll have it kind of like up here and bigger. But we'll also fade it out. So let's go back a second, and we're going to add an opacity. Bam. And we'll cut it to here, and we'll go 0% and see what that looks like while we're talking about Glory to Blake. What the fuck was that? The shit just auto-played? My computer is like hitting buttons on its own. Alright. A light dusting of sunrise blue. Okay, this actually needs like a rotational element to it. So let's go here. Let's do a rotation. And I'm going to rotate it out. I'm okay with it. I think maybe it should be a little higher like that. And then, you know what? Let's do a, is there like a good Glory to Word of Blake image out there? Yes. We'll copy this, is what we'll do. We're going to flash this on the screen. Bam. You gotta... Is that really... Okay, it is transparent. Alright. Image, let's crop to selection. We're going to resize the canvas so it expands outwards. We'll make it 600 by 600. And then we're going to do a text studio thing. Let's pop over to Text Studio and do... we want a... I'm in Top Chat. We want to do like... let's just start with the editor here. Glory to Blake. We'll get rid of the background. Let's pick a good color. It's got to be red. It's got to be like blood red, though. All right, and then we'll do like a 3D projection, maybe? No. Let's do a white outline. There we go. We'll do a shadow with an inner bevel in black. Yep, that looks pretty good. So let's pick a good font that is reminiscent. Makes us think of Glory to Blake. That one's pretty sick, actually. Let's do that one. Let's curve the text big time. How about like that? Let's space out our characters some. Bum ba 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 bow. Ba 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 ba. 120 is probably about right. Yeah. Can we make it bigger? Can we make that text fatter? Let's boost the zoom some. All right, boom. Bam, bam, bam. Let's get this. Let's open that up. Let's copy this. We're gonna slap it in here. Add a layer. Create a new image. Boom. Shit. I need to copy that. Paste. Expand canvas. This needs to be cropped to selection, and then we're going to make it 600 wide. Not canvas size. We want to resize. 600. There we go. Ooh, it got rid of the anti-aliasing. I forgot that I was messing with that. This needs to be set to bicubic. We should be able to just stack this on top now. Like that. Is there some kind of other phrase that we should have? Do they have a motto? Do they have a motto? Bum, 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 bum. What would it say on the bottom? Let's see. Word of Blake motto. Let's see. All right, that's too much work for something that's gonna just pop up for a second. Ouch. All right, so let's flatten this down. We're gonna save this as Blake. And then we're gonna have this just pop on the screen for like, I don't know, fucking 5 frames maybe. Bam, like right here. Right here. I'm gonna have that thing pop on screen for 5 frames. That's it. Just bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Duration needs to be very, very short. How about we'll try 10 frames, a third of a second. 200%. What the fuck happened there? What has happened? Everything zoomed way out. The hell is going on? Where the fuck was I? And sometimes this software just like you fat finger some keys and it does some weird stuff.
But you do work out. I do. Give me 10.
I think Glory to Blake with the mech is pretty spicy. Yeah, I agree. Redeem exercise, you got it.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Smells like my neighbor is cooking spaghetti. I kind of want some pasta myself now. Let's update that counter. That's only 60 tonight. We still got time though. All right, so I want to watch this back now and see. I think it hangs out too long. All right, it's a little bit jarring there. So I think what we do is we'll shift this down. It's got to pop up when it says Blake's Love. Right there. Blake's Love. Let's shift it a little bit. All right, that is segment 1, stage 1 done. Let me hit the restroom and I will be right back. And I think we're maybe going to cut down some of these shots, or not cut down the shots, but adjust the zoom on them. But I'll be right back. Despite what the song says, I could not have stayed. All right, what are we doing now? We're gonna double check. We're gonna double check now that the shots are good, and then we can move into the next segment and try to blast through. I'd like to ideally finish the next segment in the next 45 minutes ish. Benum bunum. Benum bunum. Benum bunum. Benum bunum. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're just gonna scrub through all these shots one at a time. That's all fine. We got some zoom stuff happening here. I feel like this has already been adjusted some. No. This should maybe be 65 and brought over here. This one will be 70 and brought down to there, so we get that Vallejo right in the front. This will be normal zoom. Nope, I think this one also gets zoomed way in. Let's try 80 on that. And get Onilab like center of frame. Those are fine. That's fine. This is already cut. Okay. That's fine. Next. This, I kind of like the zoomed out shot there. This one? Do we have zoom happening? We do have zoom happening. That one's fine. This one is already zoomed. This one is not zoomed, so I want to get in on that stir in action. Oh, wait. That's where we wobble the brush some. We need that brush wobble. Yep. Okay. Here we're going to do... We'll do a 90% zoom. And it needs to be up a little bit still. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually zoom this one out by about 5%. We'll come down to an 85 here. 85, boom. Very subtle zoom. What? Whoa, holy shit.
So thick.
Grim donated a $20
Holy
super
shit, that's
chat.
generous,
A Jarge. Don't forget you owe us a workout outcam so we can see the pain and gains Painter Man. Also, when this video planned to drop.
Don't forget you owe us a workout outcam so we can see the pain and gains, Painter Man. Also, when's this video planned to drop? The intention is to have it out on Thursday morning. But at this rate, I think I'm going to need Thursday to continue the voiceover. So we're thinking Friday morning. Friday morning. I think before the stream, Friday morning. So scheduled for this week is going to be tomorrow. We're digging into the Derek's Devils at the regular paint time, 12 noon. Probably going to be hanging out there till... that'll be 6 hours. Because the Dicks in the Dark comes in that evening. Thursday, we may do another voiceover section. And then Friday, I've got to paint my 15mm scale mech for Locust Labs contest. And then we'll go from there. But this one's coming out soon. Ideally, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get this video out this week, and then we'll have another one drop about halfway through December. We'll get the Orloff Grenadiers out. So double back, boom, boom. 2 of them out for the end of the year. Also, owing you a workout. Let's do it. I'll give you 25 squats. That's what we'll do here. Right in front of the camera. A 6, 8, 9, 14, 20. Home stretch. How about a deep one? It's rough on an old fat man, I'm just telling you. I think that counts as a workout. All right. Where's my mind? Oh, shit. This has to match. This has to match the final position. $815. Oh my God. Thank you for the ultra generous donation, Grim. It's making all this possible. So 815-385. 815-385. 85. I don't think that actually works here. All right, so what we have to do here instead is make the zoom match the default position. So this needs to be 50, this needs to be 960 and 540. And then we'll go to the front and we could try a 70% to 50% zoom. I think it's going to be a little too intense. Computer's unhappy. I need you to respond. Computer, I need you to respond. I mean, it says it's working, but it's like, it's not responding at all. Here's what we do. We force stop. Yes, I know it's not responding, computer. We try to figure out where we're at. Yeah, I know you quit unexpectedly. You stopped working. I'm aware of how it works, Premiere. I don't need you to explain it. All right. Where are we at? This is back to the... It just completely lost the last thing I did is what it has done. All right. 960, 540. Let's drop a save just in case this thing decides to stop working. Let's go down to 70 and adjust the position. Is moving this fucking clip gonna crash my computer every time? Yes, I know it quit unexpectedly because I forced quit. Now we hit the save button, and now we do one thing. We'll do this 70, and we're gonna hit the save button. And we're going to grab the position, I guess, and do it numerically. And we'll hit the save button. That's too much. We're going to do 10%. And then this needs to be more to the right. I need to figure out how to do this numerically. Because evidently clicking and dragging on this is going to crash my computer again. So let's do 900. And we'll drop a save. I will not be dissuaded, computer. You will do. All right, this should probably be zoomed in. Let's go 75. And it actually should be shifted up some. All right. Here, we're gonna go with 100% zoom. Boom, save the thing. I just got to get in the habit of saving every like 6 seconds, I think, is the solution here. These should all be like shifted up. I'm afraid they're gonna crash again. Okay, no, that's fine. Let's do 400 there. 75, 400. We'll do 80, 400. See what that looks like. I didn't realize this was all the same mech the whole time. Interesting choice there, Mr. Editor guy. All right, we're gonna do 90. We're gonna shift this up, and we're gonna drop a save state, and then we'll do 95 here. 95. Boom. And we're gonna shift it up. That's looking good. That shot is fine. This shot is almost fine. I kind of want to get in on that double action though. Let's try a 65%. Does that still capture that visceral? Yeah. Yep. And these we want in like that much maybe. Pow. Save state. What do we got here? This is a 300x high-speed paint up of that lad. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go with like we'll start here. And maybe we zoom out on this one actually. So let's do like we'll do like a 5% zoom out. And we're gonna shift it up just a tiny bit, and we're gonna do like a 2-degree rotation to create like a subconscious sense of unease as we're watching this shot. All right, that shot's fine. This shot needs to be like way in on that paint bottle. Not a tech question, but how do you paint yellow, country? Okay, so there are various methods. It has been suggested recently to do the pink thing, where you base coat it pink and then build up the yellow over top of that. That's great. You can also build up to yellow from brown. My cheat method lately, I start with a white prime, and I use Imperial Fist contrast paint. This color is fucking fabulous. Imperial Fist is good. It just you blast it over top of the white, and then it's one coat and it's yellow. But like if you have a nice underpainting, you can use transparent yellows and get it on there. If I'm using solid colors, I'm gonna use phalanx yellow usually. Yellow is a pain. So I think the biggest thing you can do is just start with a white. Start with a really bright underpainting. Let's see. Painting yellow, miniatures, pink, undercoat. Let's see if this brings up any good images. Yeah, here we go. So if you start with a pink, undercoat on your yellow, you get this like rich shading as well. So that's something to take into consideration. This is just like a pink with a zenithal, and then it's been hit with the yellow. So it's a really good method to do it. It's a nice warm undertone. Classic Imperial Fists, I believe, are with a brown undercoat. But yeah, I hope that helps. Yellow's just, it's a huge pain in the butt, no matter what you do. It's one of the most infuriating colors. Trying to get good coverage from yellow is a classical nightmare. Classical nightmare for painting. Let's come in like 60 on this thing while we struck the thing. What would help get a colder yellow? Well, yellow itself is a warm color. I think you're going to want a brown at that point. Let's see. Cool. So let's see, you're wanting to move for a cold shift. I think brown is going to be your best bet. So yellow itself is a warm color. And if you go too cold underneath it, it's going to be problematic. Which one way you could do it, if you really want to push it cold and like kind of desaturated, I think what you could do is work up from a black undercoat, but that's going to take a ton of work. So what I would do, like here's an example here with the black undercoat. You could start with a black undercoat and then put your brown over top of the black, leaving kind of a brown tone underneath that you build up to yellow. So you'd end up with like something like that, and then into the yellow over top, and this like darker color would probably cool the yellow down some. It's kind of hard to find good examples of cool yellow, as people just, you know, do what they can to brighten it up. Something like this maybe. If you have some darker tones underneath it, like in these crevices, that could cool it down some. A palish yellow. Oh, if you just want to like a pale yellow, yeah, you could add white to it. You could just start with a pale yellow. You could start with like an ice yellow. That's kind of desaturated. This guy right here. I guess it depends on if you want to mix it. I think no matter how you slice it, yellow is going to be a nightmare to paint. And once you find a good technique that works for you, I'd grab on, hold on firmly, and work it. Let's go 75 here, I think. That's too much. We want 60. Bam. Bum ba 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 bum bam bam bam. One more paint question. What do you use to thin your washes? I actually just thin them with water, to tell you the truth. Now, there is a concern about breaking the suspension. You can over thin them to where it doesn't work, but I'm pretty cognizant of that. You can put like a drop of flow improver in. I also use fluid retarder to help prevent breaking it. I mean, obviously, a wash medium, like an ink medium, is really good, but oh, I'm just seeing now that you said Ice Yellow by Vallejo. Yeah, Ice Yellow is probably the color to go with. You can get away with putting white. You can get away with putting water in your paints till it's a wash. You just need to be really cognizant of breaking it down to where it doesn't flow right anymore. I'm not going to say that products like mediums won't help, but I will say, like, you don't necessarily have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on that stuff. Biggest tip, experiment, have fun. Pick you up like either like some throwaway models or some like plastic army men to try stuff on. That's usually my go-to. All right, I think we're almost done with this first section right here. Let's get this lad kind of front and center here. And then we got our Glory to Blake thing pop up. Yep, okay, that section is done. And we're at 8:38. We've only finished 2.5 minutes of the voiceover though, unfortunately. So, what are we doing here? All right. We're going to say something along the lines of, with the bluing done on the top halves of our half and half merc scheme, it's time to move on in on getting done that Howdy color, that, what are we going to describe the camo as? Getting done them camo pants on all these lads. What better to fool your opponent than to paint your legs in a color, in a pattern that makes them completely invisible, leading your foes to thinking that you're just a bunch of floating torsos bearing down with tons of firepower and intense magical effects to make your forms, make your intense magical effects to I want to say something like to appear to be specters. Basically like camo sweats. Yeah, it's true. I did screw up a little bit on the color scheme, just a bit. They're supposed to be a lot brighter. They're like they're robin's egg blue. But because they got the invisible camo pants on, they're just like floating torsos. What are we saying here? Bunch of floating torsos bearing down with tons of firepower and intense magical effects to allow your spectral form to take flight. Take flight and swoop down on your opponent all spoopy like. Plus, with them camo legs, your lance telegraphs that your lance will always be tops, no bottoms here. That's unless that's what you're into. I ain't one to judge. There we go. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see how long that goes, because I have a feeling that waffle is going to, like, extend us way out. Let's just record it up. I mean, we've just established firmly that this video is going to be a whole bunch of, like, waffle sessions and non sequiturs. So, like, honestly, who cares what the voiceover's saying? You're really just drinking it up with your eyes if you want to see how to paint these fuckers. With the blue and done on the top halves of our half and half merc scheme, it's time to move in on getting done them camo pants on all these lads. I fumbled that, but I think we're just going to roll with it. What better way to fool your opponent than to paint your legs in a pattern that makes them completely invisible, leading your foes to thinking that you're just a bunch of floating torsos bearing down with tons of firepower and intense magical effects to allow your spectral form to take flight and swoop down on your opponent all spoopy-like. That was one fucking breath. Plus, with them camo legs, your lance will always just be a bunch of tops. Just be a bunch of tops? No, that's not how we word that. We'll be all tops. We'll always just be just tops. We'll always be just tops. Okay, that's what it was. Plus, with them camo legs, your lance will always be just tops, no bottoms here. Unless that's what you're into. I ain't one to judge. Alright. I hope I'm not blasting y'all's eardrums when I do the emotive nature of the no bottoms needed. Well, unless it's what you're into. But they ain't got no bottoms on. They're just tops. Their legs are invisible. Also, hello, Mr. Tobias. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, to look, that fucking waffle session goes all the way past the striping, completely through it, into the brown. Holy shit. Okay. I think we go like, we do a anyhow. Anyhow. Yeah, we'll do anyhow with the tri-color approach applied to the lower half of this bicolor color scheme. We can take a moment. We can take a moment as well to enshine up the shiny bits with a solid base coating of Vallejo, what is it actually called on the bottle? Vallejo acrylic metal color airbrush colors, duraluminum. Every top neck needs a bottom. That's just the way things be. It is true. It is absolutely true. Else, you delve into frustration. And nothing worse than a moody mauler up on a hill with the AC2s, plinking away like throwing rocks. I'm still very sad that y'all can't put the yarn on screen for me. Nate is right, 2 tops will just cause a power struggle. It could also lead to fun experimentation. So, you know, so long as you have an open mind. Okay, what am I getting at here? Vallejo acrylic metal color airbrush colors duraluminum. This stuff is so damn balance is needed. Balance is needed? Is balance needed though? Is balance needed? We'll do this right here. Balance needed. Unnecessary. I can't. Never could skateboard. There we go. We'll do that right there. This stuff is so damn good. This stuff is so damn good. Spreading with ease in a single coat applicative fashion, giving that coverage over just about any base tone with ease, with sufficient what's an inwording? Nate, I need you, Nate. I need you. What's ease? I need a nonsense word for ease, easy. But like a nounish state of being easy. Spreading with ease in a single coat applicative fashion, giving that coverage over just about any base tone with sufficient easinitude or something. Now, several tops can share a bottom, or one top can service multiple bottoms, well, that can get hard to manage. Holy shit. Holy shit. Undifficulting. I'm very tempted to put that fucking line that you just did there, Nate, in. Do we just go into a non sequitur about tops and bottoms here? How much time is left in this clip? 1412 through 1447. The lines get muddy when we talk about submissive tops and power bottoms. Okay, so we're just throwing the metal part in the trash.
Another Nate donated a $2 super chat. To eat.
To eat. Why did she clip the do? I think you would have had to do period eat period. Okay. It was at this point in the editing that discussions with chat devolved into a philosophical argument about balance and power struggles and whether or not every top needs a bottom. I'm not so sure that balance is necessary. I'm not sure balance is necessary. Hell, I've managed just fine without ever being able to skateboard. But once chat insisted that several tops can share a bottom, or one top can service multiple bottoms, but that can get hard to manage, I kind of just relented and dove deep instead of walking on. And now we've got this discussion here in the video. And now we've got yet another non sequitur in the video. Thanks, chat. Alright, can we fit this inside of 30 seconds? Alright, 4:12 through 4:47. I got 35 seconds to pack that in there. Alright. Now we've packed. Yes. Yes, because, you know, packing things in there in tight spaces. Here we go. Hey, I know what the people want, and it is definitely non-stop sex jokes. Reminder to folks that the Cloud Bot is the easiest way to redeem your biscuit coins. It was at this point in the editing that discussions with chat devolved into a philosophical argument about balance and power struggles and whether or not every top needs a bottom. I'm not so sure that balance is necessary. Hell, I've managed just fine without ever being able to skateboard, but once chat insisted that several tops can share a bottom, or that one top can service multiple bottoms, but that can get hard to manage, I kind of just relented and dove deep instead of walking on by. And now we've packed yet another non sequitur in the video. Thanks, chat. I think that is just about perfect length. All right, there it is. We're gonna add. Oh yeah, we also painted some metal at this. We also painted up some metal. For fuck's sake. Y'all are something else. This is your fault. This is your fault, chat. You know, it's a reminder, once again, that the content here is for y'all. It's definitely not for a rando clicking on things on YouTube. It is definitely for y'all. Oh, okay. And somehow that was just the perfect length. That's what we're doing. All right, let's see. It is not the perfect length. Me saying it's the perfect length made it too long. So we can just cut that out and pretend it doesn't exist. It was actually the perfect length. She's imaginary? I don't think so. She says an awful lot of things to be so imaginary. Wait, I need to do the hard limiter. Subtops are not in control, but are doing the stuff the bottom is demanding. Ah, interesting. Wait. How, subtops and power bottoms are different. Oh yeah, because the power bottom is generating all the power, but the subtop is doing the work at the behest of the bottom. Is there a term for the perfect pairing for a subtop? A bottom dom. Now I'm picturing a dom from Gundam, though, in a very compromising position. Hold on. But sexy. Images. I need a picture of a sexy dom. Surely someone has done one. Surely. Surely someone's done a sexy dom. You tell me nobody out there wants to get in on that? Tell me there's no Rule 34 sexy doms. That's sad. That's really sad. Makes me sad. Alright, this is the only one I could find. This is the closest thing that I could find to a sexy dom. All right, let's give this a listen back and just see. Excuse me. Holy shit, the timing of that? So it says right here, it does the line that several tops can share a bottom or one top can service multiple bottoms, but can get hard to manage. And then it cuts to this, like immediately. Which is the expressed intention of this image right here. It's Popcat. Okay, so, what we need to do now... Well, first off, let me thank you, chat, because this is... That is 40%... That is 40% of the voiceover done. So, I do feel good about getting this out. This is coming out this week, like, period. I don't know if we'll make it for Thursday. I'll try. I still need to film the intro. I think we're gonna do a we're gonna spray white paint on a My Little Pony model at the intro. All right, redeem Popcat. Popcat, redeem Popcat. Yes. Popcats in the chats. Popcats in the chats. I love Popcat. It's like, I know it's not mine. Popcat is not mine. Popcat belongs to the internet. But I do love Popcat, and is now an integral part of the Country Fried Minis experience. We pop and we cat and we Popcat and we cat in cat. Oh, it's eating the biscuits. Biscuit cat. I love it.
Would you do a workout?
You got it, brother.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
I feel it in the small of my back tonight. It's, you know, these are all full plank these days. Thanks to y'all, chat. Thanks to y'all, chat, I can actually lift my weight in a regular push-up. That's you, chat. That's you. What are your points looking like there, Grim? Are you even on the list? Can I do a points command for a user? Does that work? Does it tell me how many points you have? Or does it only work for me? It's only for me. Let's do this. Let's do that. Do you have enough points for that? All right. Let us continue. Okay, chat. It is the 3-hour mark. I do want to wrap this up. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go until y'all give me 30 more push-ups. So it's in your hands. We can't end till we got 100. Is this song top 5? Top 5 of the Country Fried Minis soundtrack playlist? I think so. I can just picture this the vocalist here wagging a finger back and forth the whole time. But it's okay. It's okay if you've been vexed, because Popcat loves you. Forever. Alright, so we need to get these shots. I want to get these rapid fire shots kind of like formatted decently. Like the short had them. So we're going to do a whole bunch here. She don't love you anymore, but that's okay. Because there's plenty of Popcats in the abandonment center that need good homes. Let's rotate this like bam. Oof. That ain't gonna work. The points, yes. Let's do slot 69, 420, 69. Will it let me do that many? I don't think it will. I think that's above the upper limit for the slots. I should be able to gamble it though.
I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And
there is no one that does it better. The man is gonna explode. What is a Zamazenta? What the fuck is that? I have never heard of such a thing. The fuck is this? A warrior Pokemon? So this is like a dog with a shield for a head, basically. Zamazenta. Cool. Never heard of it. But then again, in my mind, nothing exists beyond the original 151 because I am old. Alright, let's do 55 here. That shot's fine. Let's go 75 here. The little mushroom crab? Paris or the upgraded one? I like it. I like a Paris. Let's hide a Paris in this video just because. Just because. Let's make sure there's a transparent on it. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Because why not? Where are we going to hide it? We need to hide it in a very short shot. It's going to go... What's the shortest little clip we got? That needs to zoom out, I think, there. Ooh, we need to come out like 65. We're gonna put it right up in that corner, up under there. Or is it this one? It'll be one of these like really quick shots. I think it's this one right here. We're gonna go right here. Paris is top notch. I do like Paris. I ran a Parasect in my original run, playing blue. All right, so what we do is we take this thing and we put it like back here. And then we do a camera blur and make it a little bit out of focus, just a little bit, so it matches with the rest back there. Let's do like a 2%. Let's do like a 5%. That's too much. I think 2% is just about right. Let's try 2.5. Yeah, there we go. So it just like... Little Easter egg for you, Grim. Because I too love Parasect and Paris. Same thing. Same crit. Alright. This shot's 55. Alright, that's cut down. That one's fine. This one's 75. This one's... We just need to blast through these and create some visual interest with the zoom. Is all we're doing. Just going to go through these as fast as possible. And actually get them, like, visually interesting. That's fine. We're gonna come in with a 65 here. This whole section should be like a fucking assault on the senses. It's the intention. I am attacking you as a viewer. Just straight up. Not even ambiguity about that. I am attacking the viewer. The music, so we've got this like rapid fire thing happening.
Yeah. Would you do a workout?
You got it.
Give me 10.
You got it.
Okay.
Back there we go. Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, that's where we're at. Let's update the list. That is 80. 20 more, then we can end the stream. Do you feel attacked yet? At the end of the top discussion, I don't think there's enough room to fit it in there. There's not much clearance. We could flash a penis on there, or an eggplant. No, at the end of the video. Do you feel attacked yet? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so let me just play this visual mess back. So the music is matching the flashing. We're talking about tops and bottoms. We're not talking at all about the painting. It's like, the fuck is going on here? This is maybe the most lobotomy core segment that has been on the channel. Yeah, cool. All right, so now we're gonna do something else here. Thanks, chat. And then we're gonna do a eggplant. Let's get an eggplant PNG. Let's get a wholly new one. PNG images. I need a good, like, missile shaped one. Let's get that one. Is perfect. Perfect. Oh, which one was that? It's this one right here. Boom. Download this PNG. Perfect. Aubergine PNG. All right, and now what happens is it goes, thanks, chat. And this thing comes in. This thing comes in off the screen. So we want position, scale, rotation. We're going to have it like that size. And we're going to start it way up off the top here. Come on, give me the rotation. There we go. And then it needs to end right here.
P is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and
Wait
T
a
is for
second, I went
tail.
too far.
Dog, king, spell.
It's right here. Oopsies. Boom, bam, boom. We actually need it to start right as the explosion starts. Right there is where we'll run it to. Bam. Bing, bong, boom. And this thing's going to come streaking in. It's going to shrink down a little bit. And it goes, thanks, chat. Let's say it's probably a little too slow at this point. Hi, oh, Sling. This man has 0.6 trillion biscuit coins at this point. All right, let's see. It's a little too slow. It's a little too slow. We got to speed it up some. So let's shift this down to right there. Yeah. I think it's still a little too slow. We need it just a little bit faster. Just a bit. Let's shift that over some more. Just a little bit more. It needs to look aggressive. It needs to be really aggressive. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. It's so stupid. Holy shit. Alright, now if I could remember where we were at for formatting. These are 50, that's 50. That's still a 50? Okay. This is a 50. This is a 50, 50, 50, 50. That's a lot of cuts to bring down. Where are we actually at with the format? That one's 80. Okay, so we're up to here. We're up to here. So we want to start in on that. That's 90. This one's 50. So this one should be a different zoom. This whole section like should be a little bit intense and hard to watch. That is the artistic intention here, and it goes really well with this discussion about tops and bottoms. Hey, you know, I maybe opened the door when I drizzled the that cat girl with PVA glue, but y'all have willingly walked through this door. It's not my fault. Can we get away with a 5-degree rotation here? All right, we can leave all this one shot. I think this is like this section right here is like a visual break. Oh, he's gonna say spoopy like. I'll sweep down on your opponent, all spoopy like. I need a ghost. What's a good ghost Pokemon? A classic one, maybe. Can we get away with like a Ghastly coming through? Oh wait, no. This one. This one is the one we want. I don't even know what the fuck this thing is, but I think this is what we want. Because it's kind of got the colors there. Alright, let me get this save image as Miss Drevius? The hell is that?
Yeah. Would you do a
Ooh.
workout?
I do.
Give me 10.
Okay.
That's gonna be 81 through 90 right there.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect.
Thank you, Slink, for your concern about my physical well-being. We're going, that's 90. 10 more and we can call this for the evening. How far in are we? Only 3.5 hours. Not too bad. We're going to save this as Miss Drevius. So, I need Miss Drevius to shoot across the screen. Just noise. It's all just visual noise at this point. M for Miss Drevius. Alright, this should be smaller though. Should be like 50% scaling. We want the camera blur again, like a 2% camera blur. Needs more. Needs like 5%, and it needs to be smaller. Nope, too small. Alright, it's gonna start here. And it's gonna go... It needs to go fast. Go kind of fast. So let's just do this whole thing and see what it looks like if it just shoots across right there. It's so fucking stupid. Oh boy. What is this? What are we doing here? I think it needs to rotate even further. We're gonna go like fucking like that. It needs to be a little bit faster. So we're gonna bring this in. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. It's visual noise. It's and a double. Honestly, what I'm going for here is almost like akin to dangling keys in front of like an infant. Have her being chased by, don't know, like a charger or something silly. What about a spider? Oh, I forgot about my grasshopper. Probably ready for a second coat, but I'm eating now. Fuck yeah. Did you post it? Or it's not ready yet? We'll have to get it next time around. We'll probably be doing more of this on Thursday. Just like realistically, I don't think we're gonna get this done for a Thursday morning release. But soon. This is coming out soon. We'll have a new 10-minute minis for y'all. All right, let's flip this thing around. And we'll save this as spider.png. Spider. Okay. Now I think what we want to do is go back to our shot here and let's expand our thingamabob. Oof. Y'all really shouldn't indulge my mania. It's too good. I think it cut me off. I can't gamble 1 billion. I think that's accurate. There's a hard limit. Wait. Is it just a matter of the number of zeros? Fucking hey, Slink, you just keep hitting these like the 97 to 100s. It's insane that this just keeps happening. All right, so I think what we want to do is we want to copy this motion and paste it on the spider, but then shift the spider down a few frames. And we also want to unfocus it some. So we're going to copy the camera blur and put that in. And then our spider should be 100% scaling though. All right, let's give a peek at what this looks like. That's too much blur. That's too much blur. 2.5. And then the spider also should maybe not rotate so much. Yikes. Let's try that. It's too close to each other. It still needs to be like shifted over some. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Although,
Would you do a workout?
I
do. Give me 10.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
That's 10 more. That's a hundy. That's a hundy, y'all. And I think I think that's where we go with it. I'm not even going to sit here and give excuses and continue to play. 100 today, that is correct. It's only it's over 3.5 hours, so it's not a huge amount, but hey, getting them gains thanks to chat. Let's do one of these. As always, this is a ton of fun. I couldn't do it without y'all here in chat. I want to thank y'all for coming through and checking out what's going on. We have currently, well, like 33% of the video voiced over. A little more than that, actually. We're at 3 minutes and 42 seconds in the thing, so almost halfway. I think I'm going to continue working on this over in the voice chat. So I'm going to sort out some food, I think, and then dip on over to the Discord. If you're not already a member, make sure to check out the link in the description down below. Do I have a... Yeah, there's a link down in the description. As always, thank y'all so much. I want y'all to remember to be happy while you're painting. And of course to know that your participation here on Country Fried Minis makes me happy while I'm painting. Please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments if you caught this via the algorithm and watched it through and want to see more. This is a place where you can see behind the curtain and get an idea as to what goes into video production here on the channel. And of course, if you catch them live, then your shenanigans will make it right into the video. One last call for your monies, of course. If you really want to show support for the channel, consider supporting in one of the few financial ways that are available, whether you're talking $1 a month for channel membership, Patreon membership for as little as $3 a month, or just the occasional super chat. It all goes forward to make this all possible and continue to allow me to pursue this as a job. I couldn't do it at all without y'all, and nothing but love. In any case, I've been Cameron on behalf of Country Fried Minis. This is not the bullshit corner, but this is my workflow station, and that's all I got for y'all this evening. I hope you have a fantastic evening, morning, day, whatever you're at, and I will catch y'all tomorrow for the paint stream. 12 noon, we're going to be working on Derek's Devil's Mercenary Company. So catch y'all then. If I could find the button. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. It's this one. Alright, see y'all later. Bye-bye! Tonight's stream has been brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. Thanks. Final results. Balance is needed by a majority in the chat. One person thinks unnecessary, and 2 think never could skateboard. I'm going to end that poll, and I'm going to end the stream. Thank y'all so much. See ya in el futuro.